Hey there, good morning. Yeah. Got to reach for the old cofferoo. Hey, it's 5:42 in the morning as I begin this, and good morning to you guys. It's been a little bit since I've had a video for After Prison Show. That should be merch right there. Sort of sound like a broken record, don't I? Hey, how about that last video that I shared with you? Matter of fact, I haven't even had a chance to look at how that video did, and I got a feeling I probably don't even want to see. This guy hates me because I didn't sign his prison shoe. Whoa. That video did exponentially bad. Maybe today's video will do better. So I'm getting ready for work. Working on a report first thing this morning. I've been up since about 4 o'clock putting together a report from everything that's been going on. I'm a project manager, but I also get my hands dirty, and you guys have probably seen that, especially if you follow me over on Joe Does Stuff. Not to mention today, kind of a big day. We're starting a brand new renovation, and that is going to be interesting. Whole hell of a lot of work. And, usually I would be nervous about that, but I'm not today. Maybe it's got something to do with the fact that I quit smoking. It's been over a week this past Friday, so like 10 days. And I hate to report that it hasn't gotten any easier for me. I did not want to quit smoking, only did so because I got sick and said, you know what, screw it, let's just do this. And every day has been miserable, but nonetheless, it's got to get better at some point. All right, anyway, so because I got to get ready to go to work in a little bit, I figured, hey, why don't we do some reactions to some videos that I've been running across on the internet, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Let's see what Joe's got in the old prison suitcase. In the Bammer. Hey, did you guys see that Wes Watson bought a $6 million prison orange Bugatti? Where did I go wrong at? I'm cleaning toilets for a living, literally. As you can see right here, we've got caked up doo-doo on the toilet. I'm putting my gloves on right now because I want to be extra safe and cautious when playing with other people's fecal matter. Again, follow me over on Joe Does Stuff if you want more. I got a couple of posts saved from Instagram. Let's check these out and see what they're hitting on better. All right, what we got going on right here?
Oh, look at my toilet right here. Shit, dirty.
Yikes. So I guess we're doing a cell tour in this video. I don't really know what the context of this is. This guy's got a phone. He's in some kind of jail or prison cell. But I don't understand why he's got this duffel bag and this backpack up in here. This doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Maybe he's a correctional officer. Maybe it's one of the weather situations. Maybe they've got snow, for example. Sometimes I've heard, I don't know, maybe a correctional officer who watches this video could comment and let me know better. But hey, if there's a blizzard and you got to work, I've heard that the guards stay at the jail or the prison. Do they stay in a jail or prison cell? Maybe that's what's going on right here because, Buddy's looking like he's about to ship off to Iraq somewhere with these
sweet
black carry-ons. Oh, yeah. I saw the army bag right there. Oh, boy. Is this some sort of a military jail? Because I did see the army colored backpack. Yo, there's a shower up in this jail.
Nice little shower, Oh, look at my toilet right here. Shit, dirty as hell.
Yeah, something's definitely going on with the toilet right there. I ain't never seen a jail cell that's had a shower inside of it. You want to talk about a luxury living situation right there? Hey, buddy, ain't much to be complaining about. Unless the water that's coming out of that shower is going to be looking like the water that's in that commode right there. Then, yeah, I'd say you got something.
Welcome to my suite.
Look at this, man. You got cabinets. You got upper cabinets in your cell. Plenty of storage. And you got the desk right there with the drawers in it, and not just the single seat. You got the deucey ball right there. So you and your stick man or your celly could be sitting there playing chess or dominoes or spades or tunk. Yeah, man. Hey, and you got, look at the outlets. You got a four-piece outlet set right there. I don't know what kind of a prison cell that this is right here, but definitely an interesting one. Probably ought to do a test on the water supply, though. That water could have been sitting there for quite some time, so who the hell knows? Hey, I don't know if you guys saw this. I saw something about this, and I believe that this happened a while back. But have you seen this? A Philly man who was awarded $4 million after being wrongfully jailed for 24 years for murder is back in prison for killing a man over a $1,200 drug debt. There is no freaking way this has got to be AI right here, right? I mean, how do you get $4 million and you worried about somebody out there over $1,200? A Philadelphia man who received a $4.1 million settlement from the city officials after serving 24 years behind bars for murder he did not commit is headed back to jail. Shawn Thomas, now 50, pleaded guilty in court on Thursday to killing 38-year-old Akeem Edwards on January 3rd, 2023. This happened, 2 years ago. Over a $1,200 drug debt, and the Philadelphia Inquirer reports. He had previously been convicted of second-degree murder for a November 1990 shooting death of a Puerto Rican businessman and was sentenced to life in prison. Now, hold the phone here. This is crazy. This guy was 50 years old. He gets released with $4.1 million, or that's the settlement that he gets because he beats the murder charge, or they say, hey, look, after 24 years, after a quarter century up in prison, you're not guilty. You know what? We made a mistake. You're not guilty. Hey, we're going to give you $4.1 million. You want to talk about the ultimate starter pack hitting the street, the D-Boy starter pack? Buddy went out there and didn't do shit but buy kilos, it seems like. Joe, that's stereotypical, and you're just speculating. And, shit, he killed a dude over a $1,200 drug debt. Buddy went out there and turned into a kingpin. All that shit he was talking in prison about flying helicopters and, hey, yeah, man, I had kilos out there. Maybe he did. He went back out there after he got that settlement check. It's my money and I need it now. He went right back into the streets. Could you imagine what $4.1 million would do for you? Wes Watson just spent $6 million on a prison orange Bugatti. Can you imagine how many starving children in Africa that could feed? Hey, look, man, if you got it, do you. Wes Watson bought the car. This man bought the bricks. But here's the crazy thing. I don't want to make any jokes of this situation because somebody lost their life. Yo, if you killed somebody over a $1,200 drug debt, what are the chances, hear me out now, that you really did commit that M1 back in 1990? Of that Puerto Rican businessman that you were accused of spending 24 years in prison? What if you really did do it, but you got away with it and you got paid? Oh, karma's a bitch. Yeah, man, karma's a bitch. Could you imagine that? Look at this. This picture, I'm guessing, is with his lawyers. Oh, God, this has got to be a story they got to hey, aren't y'all the lawyers that helped dude get exonerated after 24 years in prison? Kudos to y'all. Y'all should receive a Nobel Peace Prize. Well, Funny thing about it, he got out and he killed somebody again. All right, let's see what this video is hitting on right here. I can't even get nobody to buy me a bottle of water from the outside world. Free Luigi. Dudes is e-begging through an Instagram post from prison. But hey, look, man, if anybody deserves a freaking bottle of water, it's this person right here. Let me go ahead and mute this Man, look at the water coming out of that sink right there. Now, there is no excuse for this. Even in prison, you should have access to clean water. Yo, that shit look like straight urine. Nah, man. The comments on this don't disappoint neither. Somebody commented, this is one of the top comments, who the F told you to go to jail in the first place? And how you got a phone? No sympathy in these Instagram comments. Instagram is the 4chan. Oh, man. What was the website that used to show like all the really graphic stuff? I can't remember the name of it. They got rid of it. That's what Instagram is kind of like now. This is a good comment right here. Somebody actually said, I'm at work, working harder now after seeing this. I guess Buddy got bricked up watching this post. No, I mean, that's a good thing to say, though. You know, it's shit like this that'll make you respect the fact that you're free and never want to go back to a place like that if you've ever been there. I've never been anywhere where the water has been this bad, but no matter what the situation is, like I had mentioned, everybody incarcerated should have the ability to have clean water. Unless you got the bad type of charges, then I hope your water looks just like this. All right, folks, we're going to switch on over to the old TikTok real quick. Got two videos over here that I want to share with you guys, and let's see what we got. All right, this first one comes from Prison World Star. Let's see what we got here. Is that the pruno?
So, yep, at the drink making again.
The drink
it's
making.
7/34, 2025, January 29th.
Okay.
We got another batch going on already.
Yep. Just tell on yourself.
Already got these three made.
I can see
Still
why
got
you're in
these
prison.
over here aging. Very hard for you to see.
Yeah, you got the Brillo
Got
pad.
all
I
this
see that.
stuff.
Okay, flexing with all the coffee creamer.
Still got all
Oh,
that
that's where the
aging.
wine's at. Holy shit.
Then we got this one.
This guy's a
Just
kingpin
about
of the
done right
pruno.
now. I'm going to make a video showing you how it looked. And before. So, boom, we got the fan on. Everything you see that's falling, that's all alcohol.
Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't know that.
Everything you see that's falling.
Because you look at the bottom of that bag, that shit looks
All
like
we want
raw
is the liquid.
sewage.
And the stuff where we get it from, that's in there at the bottom. That's called pruno.
Okay.
So that's the fruit and everything.
This guy's got like 10 gallons of wine up in his cell. Filming the whole
Let me
thing.
turn this like this real quick for you so you guys can see.
Look at the mold. Look at the mold on that wall. Is that what that is? Black mold?
Yeah.
That's straight alcohol.
So that's the drink.
Holy shit, this guy's
And
making
then I'm
shine.
about to pause it right here. And I'm going to open this up, take this bag off, put a new bag. And then I'm going to show you how it looks.
Wow.
All right, so I pulled the bag off now.
Ooh.
There we go. That's all alcohol right there.
Holy shit.
I got bags, so I'm gonna put a new bag. This right here, I thought it was done, right? I really did. Just how it looked. But it really is not done. This the stinker that we use right here. It has to be hot. I'm gonna show you guys how hot. I'm gonna plug it back up just to show you guys real quick just how hot it can.
I'm actually enthralled in this.
Cut the fan off. You see?
Wow, they're boiling it.
Instantly, right when I plug it back up. Instantly. So all this steam coming up, that's alcohol. And I thought it was done. But it looked like it probably got at least about another cup, maybe a half a cup left. So I'm going to bag that up, get the rest of it, and then boom, I'm going to go from there.
I am super impressed. You know, when I think of pruno and mash and toilet bowl wine, I think of the worst of the worst. I think of exactly the shit looking like what he was just showing in that bucket right there. But this dude is making straight clear. You know, think about that. One, if you ever get caught, they're going to put you up under the jail. I mean, you got so much wine up in your cell. You know, that could entail some pretty decent trouble that you could get in, right? But think about getting released and being able to take this talent. Maybe you learned this while you were locked up to be able to make clear to be able to make shine. Dude, you could go on that TV show Moonshiners. They should make a prison version of it. $1 billion idea right there. But, man, you could go home and start you a freaking brewery. Could you imagine a prison IPA? You know, sometimes I do hate doing videos because I give away so much gold right there. Prison IPA, the prison brew, prison moonshiners. People are taking notes right now. Joe's a genius. No wonder you're not driving a $6 million prison orange Bugatti, because you just give it all away for free. You should have started a masterclass. I believe Wes Watson actually did that. Joe, you sure talking a lot about Wes Watson this morning. Man, look, I ain't hating on the man at all. I'm trying to get like him. I want to be just like that guy. The freaking license plate on that car says convict. Did you see that? One more video and then I got to wrap this thing up. And this has nothing to do with prison at all. In fact, this is probably better suited for Joe Does Stuff. So I do apologize, but I just wanted to share this video. I don't give a damn about this pouring self-leveling concrete that this video is supposed to be about, but let's go ahead and watch it anyways. So here we go. We got the bucket. There's the self-leveling concrete. And Buddy is actually taking a, what is that, like a 8-foot level, and he's leveling the concrete. Now, clearly he's doing this for the views because you know, you don't have to do that with self-leveling concrete. It literally self-levels. But he's trying to be funny and cute and, you know, make a little viral video. And he knows that, you know, people are going to react and respond. What are you doing? You're an idiot. You don't have to do that. You don't use a level with self-leveling concrete. I don't care anything about that. I don't care about your bait tactics, nothing. What I care most about in this video is the day and age that we live in. I share about this over on Joe Does Stuff, more so than anywhere else. But look at this dude with the phone on the hat. This is the world that we live in, folks, where when you do work, when you get your hands dirty, you better film it. Because nowadays, you got a better chance of making more money off of a viral video than you do working a job. And everybody is filming everything. And it's actually something that I've taken notice of, and I'm doing at the exact same time. You ain't going to catch Joe out there working not ever again without filming it. Damn right. It's like giving $20 to a homeless person. If you're going to do it, you might as well film it. Nobody's going to believe you anyways. Just to tell them that you did it. And you might as well put the violin track over it. I'm kidding. Don't take that so literally. Just trying to be funny. Yeah, man, I can't get over the ridiculousness of this with the hat and the phone. Like, can you imagine the customer walking in like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you filming this? You might as well just tell them the truth. Hey, look, it's for my OnlyFans. Absolutely insane. Maybe Buddy really is using the level, thinking that that's how you have to do that. No idea. But again, the phone on the hat, where do I get one of those? Because I need one too. Well, folks, it's 6:04 in the morning. It's time for me to go ahead and wrap this up. Got to get ready to go to work. My son's getting ready to get up. I got to make breakfast. Probably going to be some bacon and waffles and toast and sausage. But I enjoyed doing this. It's the reaction videos that I'll probably be able to do a little more often than not. And I hope that you'll rock with me while doing so, simply because of the fact that, well, shit, I don't even know. Hopefully I can make them enjoyable. You know, it took me a little bit of time to be able to get into the groove of working and trying to, you know, get back to the video stuff because the job is very demanding. But don't think for a second that I don't want to be doing this video stuff. I love creating content. And I hope that you'll still love the content that I create. That's all that I got. Please leave a like and a comment on this video if you enjoyed it. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace!